Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are going to be testing, doing a bit of a try on and a first impressions of these new Aldi makeup. These are like dupes for high end. They were all £5.99 bar the Charlotte Tilbury dupe, which was £6.99, so they're all quite affordable. So they've got dupes for Charlotte Tilbury, Nars, Benefit, Smashbox, and some more Benefit with the mascara. Oh, and the foundation is a dupe from the Lancome foundation. So I'm going to be like trying them on today. It's going to be like a first impression, so I can't really give you like a wear test, you know, on how well they do. It's just going to be like how they've applied to my skin and how they look. So if you want to find out how I do with them, please keep watching. So the first Aldi product that we're going to be using is the Lacura. It's the Snapshot Ready Foundation Primer. So it just looks like this. So it looks almost identical to the Smashbox primer. So I don't have the full size one, I only have the little one, so it just looks like that. And you know, it does really look like this one when you get a bigger size. So I only have the little one, so I can't compare a full size one. But yeah, I'm expecting it to be pretty similar. So just taking it out of the box, it looks like this. It looks almost identical. And then you've got Snapshot Ready, and then you've got Photo Finish. So even the wording's very similar. So it just says, clear oil-free formula provides a silky smooth base to improve the look of foundation on the skin. So I'm actually going to apply it with my fingers, because then I can feel if it, you know, feels like the Smashbox one. It's pretty cool that it's sealed as well, because sometimes, you know, they're not and people can mess with them. So at least I know that no one's used this one. So we'll just take it here and, oh, yeah, it just feels pretty similar. Very silicone-y, just like the Smashbox one. So I'm just going to put that all over my face. Now the Smashbox one does ball up if you use too much, and I haven't used too much on here, so I was, you know, wondering if it'd have the same kind of feeling to it. But yeah, it feels pretty nice on my skin, and yes, so we'll leave it for a second to sink in. Okay, so this is the next product that we're going to be using. This is the Lacura Illusion Touch 2-in-1 Concealer and Foundation. So it just looks like this. And then on the side you can see, oh, what foundation does this look like? Now, this is the it's the Lancome one, but I don't actually know the name of it. So you get 30ml in the foundation and 2 gram in the concealer. The shade range was absolutely ridiculous when I went in store. So I got the shade 200 Savannah, and I kind of just had to, you know, deal with what was there really, because I probably could have done with a lighter one, but they had 200, 300 and 400. So if you, unless you're like a light medium kind of skin tone, you know, this is not going to suit you very well. It's, you know, a bit of a shame that, you know, it's not very inclusive, but it is only Aldi, so, you know, they can't have, you know, Fenty's kind of shade range out in the special buy section. So this is what it looked like. I mean, it actually doesn't look too bad a colour. Oh, and then the lid kind of just comes off the top, and then the concealer's in this little pot here, just like that. The concealer actually looks really dark compared to the foundation, so I don't know if that's going to sheer out. So I'm just going to apply it to my face using the Morphe Y7 brush. I'm assuming there's no claims on the bottle or anything for this foundation. Let's have a look at it. Helps to hide skin irregularities such as dark under eye circles, redness, uneven skin tone and dark spots. It just says natural coverage and skin is left feeling velvety soft. So it doesn't really give any claims about the coverage or anything. Well, it does say natural coverage, but it doesn't say you know, if it's light coverage, medium coverage or full. I'm probably assuming it's only going to be a light or a light medium. It does say apply concealer with fingertips. I hate using my fingers, but I'm going to use a brush. I'm not going to stick to that, so I'm just going to give it a little shake, and we're going to squirt some of this out. Okay. It has got a light, it's like a fragrance to it. It's very like a perfume kind of smell, but not like the Huda Beauty one. The Huda Beauty one's actually quite nice, so this is quite florally. Yeah, I don't like that, and I put like too much on my brush to go in at once, so I'm just gonna like spread it out over my face now. I do have like a few breakouts all over this side of my face and on my cheeks. Don't know what's going on at the moment. Something's reacting with my skin, so I'm hoping it covers that. Okay, so that is the foundation on my skin. I mean, the colour actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to look. Yeah, I think it's an alright match for me. So that's 200 Savannah, and I think it's definitely a light coverage. It's not done anything for my spots around this side of my face and here. I don't know, well, you'll be able to see them on camera. Oh yeah, I can definitely see that one there. So I'm going to try and spot conceal them with the concealer that's in here, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so it's actually quite hard to pick up the product with a brush. I just don't seem to be much coming off on my brush, and that's maybe why they say use your fingertips. Maybe it warms the product up a little bit. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not giving me a lot of coverage. I mean, if you were just going about the house day to day, I think it would probably be okay, but you know, it's not my level of coverage. I do like medium to full. So yeah, I'm going to try and use a bit under my under eyes, so I'm going in quite hard with this right now. Okay. To me it looks a little bit cakey when I'm putting it under my under eyes. And I do think they should have made the concealer a little bit brighter, considering like the shade of the foundation. They should have made it lighter, and to me it kind of seems maybe the same colour, if not a tad darker. I mean, on camera it probably looks alright, but up close, yeah, I'm not a fan. Okay, so there wasn't any kind of pressed powders in this collection, so I used the Essence Brighten Up under my eyes. I really love this powder and it's really cheap, so I'd grab some of that. And then I used the Model's Own pressed powder. This is the Grand Finale pressed powder, and mine's in the shade Porcelain. It looks darker on the camera, but when it applies to the face it's not that dark. So we're going to bronze up the face now and give a little bit more colour back to it, because I'm looking a little bit like Ghost. So this is the Lacura Aloha bronzer. So this is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. So it's just in a little box, exactly like the Benefit one. And when you open it up, it even has the little mirror in the top and the brush. So yeah, the brush just looks like the Benefit ones. It's even got the plastic in exactly like the Benefit does, and then that is the powder. I'm not sure if it's going to be a little bit too dark for me, but I can always, you know, sheer it out a little bit. So the brush I'm going to be using for this one is the Morphe Y1. Just going to take a little bit on my brush. It doesn't seem to be coming off much. Oh, there we go. So what I always do with bronzer is I always put it around my temple and then on my cheek like that, like a kind of a C kind of bit. I don't put it on this part of my face anymore, just because I feel like it doesn't look good. It looks like a bronzer helmet on me. So I'm just going to go back in there and put some more on, because I don't feel like my brush is picking it up the best. And actually the colour's not bad, considering I am so pale. It's actually quite a good colour. It's not as dark as it appears in the pan. Okay, so the next dupe we are going in with is the Lacura blush, and looking what this looks exactly like. It's the Nars blushes. The packaging looks amazing, like almost identical. The font looks almost identical, and then I can't believe how they've got away with this packaging, because look at that. So you'd normally get Nars here and it just says blush, but even like the packaging, it's kind of has that nice, I want to say velvety feel, but it's not velvet, it's like a really soft kind of feeling. And the shape of it, even like the bit on the back, the sticker on the back looks the same. So you open it up and it has blush on there exactly like the Nars ones would. So this will be a dupe for Orgasm, which is their most famous blush. Can't remember what this one's called, but I'm just going to apply some of this to my face. It's like a pink with like a gold reflex. I'm just going to use this Smashbox brush. I think it's actually a bronzer blush, but I use it for a blush brush. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm actually using the mirror that comes in it. It's actually a nice little mirror. Okay, so considering this is such a hot pink, or like a bright pink, it's not actually done a lot to my cheeks. I have Makeup Obsession ones which have more pigment in than this, and they are made by Makeup Revolution, so you know, similar kind of price if not cheaper. I mean, it is making my cheeks very glowy. That kind of reflect that's in there is really showing, but the pink just isn't. So yeah, not impressed that much with that one. So moving on to the next product, we have the Lacura. This is the Broadway Shape and Glow Face Sculpting Duo. So this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star. I think it's Bronze and Highlight, I think it's called. So they've called it Broadway, and Charlotte Tilbury's is Film Star. So, you know, yeah, very close. So this is the packaging, absolutely stunning. And then I can't get these open because I have acrylic nails, and then like the opening on this is like you've got to put a fingernail in it, and I struggle with that, so it just looks like this. So I think with a lot of products on this line, they're not aimed at a broad range of skin tones, which is a bit of a shame. Like the pink one barely showed up on me, and I'm quite fair. The bronzer probably won't be suited to everyone. This contour and highlight, you know, that contour is not going to do a lot on, you know, a medium or deeper kind of skin tone, and the foundation has a rubbish shade range. So, you know, it's a shame really, it's not going to be suiting everyone, but, you know, people will be able to get something from this line, whether it's the primer or whether it's the mascara. Hopefully you can get something. So, yeah, I'm just going to go in with the Shape kind of colour now, and I'm just going in with like some eBay kind of contour brush. It does look like it has a little bit of shimmer in it. Oh, okay, I can see that more on camera than I can actually in real life. Okay, not too bad. I mean, not too bad. Not my favourite, but not too bad. It actually, the blush makes me look like I've already got highlighter on, so I'm going to use the Glow colour now, and I'm putting that on with the e.l.f. It's a small tapered brush. It's really good, this, for highlights, and it's only about £4. It's a really good brush. So it's packed on my brush okay. Yeah, that's a nice highlight. Yeah, I like it. Not obviously not my most blinding highlight I've got, but quite nice and soft like all the other products in this range. So yeah, that's the, what's it called, the Broadway Shape and Glow. Okay, so I actually just went and did my eyes off camera just because it would have taken so long for me to do on camera. And this palette is the Naturals 2. So this is a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, so it just looks like this. So I didn't really want to heavily feature on this product like I did with the others, because I know in some other countries this has actually been out for a while, so this is not part of the new kind of range, but it's new maybe to my store or to the UK, I'm not really sure. So there's not actually that many matte shades in here, there's only 3. I did like that the name of the shadow is printed on the palette like the Urban Decay ones. So when I looked at the palette I thought, oh, it's really pretty, but when I thought practicality with having so many shimmers, I actually struggled a little bit. So I used this colour on the brow bone, I used this matte on the crease and under my eyes, I used these 2 shimmers on my lid, that one and that one, and then this black to kind of deepen it up in the outer V. The mattes were quite nice. The black was very pigmented, but I do feel like the shimmers had a lot of fallout. So I was constantly having to wipe away the fallout, and I feel like as I've been only lightly with the brush, just moving away that fallout, I feel like the concealer's like worn off, and I feel like my eyes are, you know, not covered at all now. So yeah, these palettes are okay. So they have the Naked, they have the Naked 2, the Naked Smoky, and I think the, what's the new called, the Naked Heat. So I think they have those 3. So I mean, for a cheap eyeshadow palette, it's not that bad, but you could probably get better with Primark makeup or Revolution. So again, this one was $5.99, so not that bad a price. I actually buy the smoky one, I thought I would show you. So it just looks like that, you know, it looks so similar to the real one. They come with brushes, but I prefer my own brushes. So I mean, if you haven't got brushes, I'm sure they're fine, but yeah, they're the 2 that I picked up. Okay, so we have one more product to look at. Now this is the Lacura Too Legit Out There mascara. So this is the dupe for the Benefit They're Real. So Too Legit, They're Real, and this one says Out There mascara, and I know on the Benefit one it says something like Beyond, so out there, beyond, you know. It has all the claims down there like the Benefit one does. And it does say on the back, specially designed brush allows you to reach even the shortest of lashes. Okay, so we are in. I actually had to cut the bottom of the bottle, so I just couldn't get in. So this is the packaging. So how much does that look like They're Real? So yeah, it just says Too Legit on it and the shade black on the bottom. So I'm going to put some of that on my lashes now. Okay, put some on my lower lashes, looks quite nice. I actually quite like the applicator because I don't know how well you can see it. It's like a little ball kind of thing on the end, or it's quite spiky, so it means that you can really wiggle in like to get those hard to reach lashes, because I find the ones on the inner part of my eye, I can't reach them with a normal mascara. So let's have a look at this. Okay, so that is one eye done. I mean, I quite like how it separates my lashes, but it didn't really do a lot for volume. It's more a lengthening mascara. It's not bad. Will it replace my Essence mascara? No, probably not. And the more I keep looking at my face, the more I can see fallout from this eyeshadow. So, yikes. So I'm just going to do the other side now so I match. Okay, so I have the other side on. I like the fact that it separates my lashes. I do like that, and obviously I will still use it to use it all. And yeah, but just not my favourite mascara. So yeah, that is the Too Legit mascara. Okay, so that is my video on the Aldi makeup, and on first impressions, my likes from this video were the primer, but I will need to try that more and see whether I like it on the daily basis. And then the bronze I quite liked, the Benefit They're Real dupe. Yeah, I quite liked that. I feel like it blended quite well and it looks quite nice on my skin. So they were my two kind of favourites. There were some kind of fails as well in here. So thanks for watching this video, and check out my others, and I will see you again shortly. Bye!